Hello, beautiful souls. All right, so I just had something that I remembered that I was going to make a video about, so I'm going to do it real quick. So yesterday was a crazy day trying to get ready for school, and we were all sitting at the table just finishing dinner, and I said to my friends who have been staying here, I'm realizing through many of these shadow aspects that have been coming up, that maybe I'm not the best friend like I thought I was. Maybe I'm not such a good friend. And in that moment, that is what I was feeling. And of course they look at me and they're like, "What?" This is all about perspective, just so you know. So I said, "Well, I'm just finding that I am having, a hard time being with people. Like taking the initiative to spend time with people. Like I'm overwhelmed in my life. I'm overwhelmed with the energy. I'm super sensitive. And so it's like I'm trying to figure out how to navigate this as it becomes more and more intense. I have to shift how I'm transmuting because, as soon as there's a big influx, I'm like last night, I was telling him, I'm like, man, I'm just so tired. You know, yeah, I had a busy day, but I'm done. I'm so tired. Anyway, this whole thing about the friendship thing. So I was like, yeah, I mean, I just don't really feel like I'm not great of a friend because I'm not really wanting to entertain people, like whether they're my friends or not. My friend Joshua. He's like, okay, so what I hear you saying is that you no longer entertain any energy that does not feel good. That you are honoring how you feel and the vibration and frequency of those around you, whether you are a match or not. One of the things that I realize in having this conversation with them is that as my consciousness expands, which that's what I'm here to do, but it makes it really hard to have satisfying relationships with people that aren't choosing to expand their consciousness too. And what's even more interesting, and and this isn't really about judgment, because I was like, oh my God, am I judging everybody? And it's like, no, it's like we're tuning in to two different radio stations. And I am so tuned in right now, even though as I say that, I'm like, I've been distracted and I've been, things keep coming in to get me derailed, but I'm so intuitive right now that I have people sending me messages or whatever, and I can see right through all of it. Like I have no reason to think that there are ill intentions, but I just feel straight into it. And I'm like, oh my God, this is a mask. This is that. This is not real. This is, People trying to impress me, which is like one of my least favorite things. I can't. I'm like, just be real. Ah, people trying to impress me, it makes me want to vomit. And I'm just all about just be real, man. Just stand up and be real. I know it sounds so silly, right? And so what's interesting is that I keep seeing all of this, all of this, all these masks, all of this fakeness. I get it. I did that for a long time. Can't do it anymore. Even people that I love, that have been in my life for a long time, if they are spinning in that energy, looping in that energy because they want to, it just makes it really hard for me to be with them. And it never was before. Like before, it was like, oh, I get it. I mean, I was like, yeah, I understand where they're at. I mean, I've always understood where people are. That's just an innate gift I have. But I could still be with them. But now I can't. Now it's hard. Now there's like this resistance, and I don't know. There's a resistance to it. And it was interesting because I was like, well, geez, what is this? Because I've been taught that resistance is bad. No. I just no longer need to make room in my life for people that can't be authentic. I mean, they might eventually, and then guess what? There'll be room. There's always room in my life for people that are authentic. Authentic and kind. Right? There can be authentic assholes. But anyway, we'll just not even. But yeah, so I'm just like, this is what I've been thinking about. This is what I've been doing. This is the work. This is the work. Realizing that we can set boundaries and that it's not selfish. And that I can love these people, because I do. I can love these people and still not have them in my space. Heaven knows that that's the case. What's that song? To all the girls I've loved before. I don't know what the heck. I need to go listen to that song. That's how things work for me. I have stuff drop in. I got to go listen to that. That's Neil Diamond, right? Anyway, there's a message in that song. You guys might want to listen to it too. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we can love people and we can still not have them in our space. People that are looping in pain and suffering. And what came in earlier this morning, a lot of times we need that pain and we need that suffering for us to rise up in our spirit and to be like, no, we're not taking this anymore. It helps us discover our own sovereignty, which I did after being pretty much razed to the ground, right? But then I did. But what I'm discovering now is that it's harder and harder and harder to spend time with these people that are still doing the pain and still doing the suffering loop. And I'm not saying life's not hard sometimes. I am. I'm saying they still have not found their own power. They don't see how they're giving their power away. And they will. That's what it's for. Or they'll just keep looping. And I know because I've been with people on their deathbeds, not everybody does that. Not everybody sees that. Some people do it till the very end. It's never too late to realize that you hold your own power. And through blaming outwardly, you're giving it away. And that all of that pain and suffering and everything that you've been through, all those experiences, were all to get you to see your true power, your true essence. All of the abuse, all of the different kinds of abuse, all of the self-deprecation, all of it was just to get you to see yourself in your true glory, in your power. So, turns out I am a really good friend. I am a good friend. But you know what? I'm the best friend to myself first. And when my energy is depleted and I am feeling overwhelmed, I have to reserve my energy for myself. And I need to do the self-love, do the self-nurturing, do the self-care. Because I am my own best friend. Oh, I love this. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys soon.